We got a question for American mamas. Dear mamas, why are so many people in Hollywood so liberal?
Well, let's ask our American mamas.
Mama, mama.
She said, that ain't the way I roll.
And joining us now are American mamas Teri Netterville and Denise Arthur. There certainly do seem to be a lot of very liberal people, leftist people. Yeah, it's not even liberal. They're leftists. Because liberals believe in free speech. Mm-hmm. They don't believe in cancel culture. Liberals would believe in the Second Amendment. Leftists do not.
Right.
You guys have any ideas why there's so many in Hollywood?
Well, somebody
Rogan,
did. Joe
yeah.
Rogan did. I mean,
I'm
he
so
basically
impressed with
called
him.
them parrots. They parrot whatever they hear.
He basically was talking about how these people, these actors, they come to Hollywood because they won't work. They
Right.
want to be in front of the camera.
Sure.
And so they learn very quickly what you can and cannot say in front of the
You
directors.
conform.
You do. You conform. Even if you don't believe what you're saying,
Yeah.
you say those things so that you don't get blackballed, so that you can get a job. And then maybe they force themselves into believing this stuff.
Well, they indoctrinate them on their own.
Yes.
They do it to themselves. Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
Just, I mean, it's like you can't go to a nudist colony and
Right.
wear clothes. So you can't go to Hollywood and be a conservative. You're gonna
It's
you have
so
to be a
strange.
liberal.
It's so strange because I know this isn't everybody in California, but I have friends and family who have told me so many stories of how their loved ones or their friends would move to California. And these are patriots. These were conservatives. They moved to California, and before the year's up, they're tweeting out the very same things that these celebrities are tweeting out. They're saying things that they know these people don't believe, or they've been brainwashed. We think, what happens in California? What happens to these people that they lose their minds? Like
Too much sunshine, too much vitamin D. Maybe there's a study on it.
I don't know really what it is, other than maybe they're only getting fed the narrative from the left. Maybe they have zero coming in from the right. Maybe they ban those channels. But there's a family here. They're a very conservative family, and one of their daughters left, and she is so pro-Biden, and she was Hillary, and her family's like, what happened?
It's almost like sending them to a university, isn't it?
They feel like they feel like that she has Trump derangement syndrome, and they truly believe that something happened between this time and that time, that somebody fed her these lies, and they have brainwashed their child. One of them went to work for Facebook, and her family's a military family, very conservative. They loved Reagan. They loved Bush. They were Trump supporters. She was right there with them. Well, she went to work for Facebook, and now, y'all, she didn't even look like the same child. Her hair's all these different colors. Nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying the change is not just mental, but physical. She has tattoos all over. Nothing wrong with that. But in a span of a year, she went from one way of thinking and to a complete opposite. So they want to know, where's the happy medium? Why did you go and just completely turn? She hates Trump.
Because you got to walk the walk and talk the talk. And if you're with a bunch of ducks, you got to do just what they do. You got to stay in a row, just like you're out in front of the Peacock Hotel in Memphis. That's how it works in Hollywood.
So you're telling me that you cannot move to a state like that or a part of that in Hollywood and stand on your own 2 feet as a conservative, be a patriot, and have the respect from those in your industry that say, you know what, I disagree with you.
No, they won't even be seen with you, Teri, if you pull something like that. You know that Joe, he went on to say a couple of things, but he was talking about he'd go to auditions and stuff, but he said, and I can't say one of the things that he said, but he said, and that's what shapes the entire mindset of that part of the country. The entire mindset of that part of the country is doing things that they think other people will like. They are insecure people that go to a place where they're going to get rejected a lot. It's the worst thing ever for their mental health. And then look what happens. And now you talk about double whammy mental health. Not only are you going to get turned down, but then you're going to have to turn into this person that you're not.
Right.
That you are not.
And I have
Why do you think
much...
so many of them have? Look, Britney Spears is trying to get out of a conservativeship. I mean, the thing about, why do you think there's so many drugs? There's so much divorce. There's so many problems in Hollywood. And we turn on your TV, look at the housewives.
And their leaders over there do nothing, and yet they continue to vote them in every single time. I will never understand it. They're walking through these people on the streets. They're stepping over poop. They see these needles. Why do they not see that this This is a state that is crying for help.
Yeah.
And you want to continue to vote in these leaders who do nothing.
But see,
for you.
they are so confused that they think that when we on the outside are looking at them and they're so accepting of everything, we think that that's just all love, peace, and flowers. They're just all a bunch of vans running around with peace signs. We love everybody. Be what you want to be who you want to
they're
be.
bullies.
We don't push back. We embrace everybody. We want everyone to come into our bosom in California. That's what they want you to think. And it's all
It's not
just
the case.
it's just smoke and mirrors.
If you'd like to ask our American Mamas a question, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/American Ground Radio or facebook.com/American Mamas. Teri Netterville, Denise Arthur. Thank y'all.
Thank you.